Alright, this was a very weird setup today. I went from ending off stream yesterday straight to rendering a custom track testing video, straight to going to bed, straight to uploading that video, straight to downloading the Smash update, to recording it, to editing it, to rendering that out, to then having that finished rendering, to then directly load up OBS for another stream. I've been hardcoring it for the media today, and I have not done any practice offline. So hello, Ron. Yeah, wait, is that what? Yes, why did I have to put my glasses on? I knew exactly who that was. And Sue played. I'm just cleaning my glasses here. Can't see what that name is, but I assume it's Will, judging by the length and the pink badges. Right. Visualize. There we go. I'm addicted to a song that just released today. I didn't release The Return today, Will. Don't flatter me. Hello. Right. I don't think this is gonna go so well, but I'm also still optimistic, so it makes no fucking sense. Dance of the Block Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's part of the Minecraft Steve DLC. Do you know what's interesting, Will, is that I actually got that DLC. I'm usually not one to invest that much into Smash other than just what comes with the game as standard, but because I played Minecraft before I existed as Handy863, all the way back till before I existed as Handy, I have some history with that game. And I also have some history with Smash. It was literally the main game I would play to be social with my cousins. Brawl, that is. They always just wanted to play that, so we'd always end up playing that, just with little Wii remotes and untimed battles with items. It was glorious. So, I was around about the same time in life. To have some form of having the two connected means quite a lot. I kind of went into more detail just rambling about it in the video. I recorded a video for it, which just rendered out before I started stream. It literally, as soon as it finished rendering, I just was like, start stream! Melee was so epic. I'd never... Actually, no. I never played Melee at the time of, like, when it was a new game or when it was most... I think when it had the most interest, if that makes sense. But I did play it, Ron, because my cousin Joshua, he's a really big Smash fan, and he really got into Smash back when Smash 4 came out, and by extent, he also kind of had a go with Melee, and I don't want to play this track. I've done the same mistake twice. That's enough to give up on. He got into Melee, and he actually specifically brought his laptop, his current laptop, around the specs, good enough specs to run Dolphin emulator on. And so he got me to play Melee with him, actually. And I think there's a highlight that I recorded where I used my laptop and my capture card to record us playing Melee on Dolphin while I was in a call with Ningamer and I think Bradley. It's like a 10-minute highlight on YouTube somewhere. Game & Watch is cool. I think that's Nils, one of Nils' main characters, but I don't play Game & Watch. I'm a Kirby guy. At least regarding Smash 4 and Ultimate. That's the only Smashes I own myself. Hey, Will just ranked up. Soupblade is going to overtake you on the leaderboards, I swear, Will. He's not very far behind you. Let's read what's being said. How much do you like Secluded Island? I personally love it even more than Camp Cardigan, that is. But what's your take? I don't like it as much as Camp Cardigan. It's not bad, but it's not the best. Both of them, though, they feel very hilly. So they're all, like, I don't know, it just feels like they go up and down way too much. But I feel like that view might be scoped slightly because I do play a track 98% of the time that is completely flat. So that could just be a very biased sort of opinion. I made a meme about it today. Something to uplift me in this scary week. Ooh. He's 5th and I'm 7th. Camp Cardigan isn't one of my favourites. I mean, it's not really one of my favourites either, but it's the one that I like the most out of the newer tracks. This update was actually not too bad. It was kind of unnecessary if you think about the contents of it, but oh, I hate doing that. But with regards to the updated tracks, like Banshee Broadwalk, and I think it was the Diddy Kong Racing one, I don't remember its name, they weren't entirely overdone. They were kind of mainly just retextured, and the problem that I'd been having with the last few updates is that they've taken a track and they've just changed so much unnecessarily, at least once every update, and I even pointed that out in the last testing tracks video because I wasn't happy about that. And this update doesn't have any of that. It's mainly just retextures at the very most, and maybe slight changes, which is good. So I'm actually a lot happy about this happier about this update. It's very simple. If that makes any sense at all. Yeah, N64 Toad's Turnpike is literally just a Mario Kart 8 port. It's not the worst track that they could have had, but it's like... it just hints that that's the direction that the track updates were going. And I'm just not up for that. Probably put 2 mini turbos around there somehow. I wouldn't know how to make it work though. Hello. It's too far over to here. Remember, it's really awkward around here. Cool. Stream earlier, you get less air. Nice to know. Oh, it hurts now. Why is that like that? I was really thinking that that piranha plant was gonna bite me when I came around that turn. I was gonna flip if that happened. Also, I apparently never set a time here, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure I did. With the me! Oh! Okay. That might be quite old then. Hey, Christian. How are you doing? Checking up to see if I've beaten Jimbo yet, so you can buy me the penguin outfit or something. Not quite there yet. I'm about to start on the track soon. What else is here? Anyone else say anything else? That's probably why you're up in the leaderboard, Soupblade. You are here literally every day. It's ridiculous. Last time I checked, there were 5 signatures on that petition to get you to wear the suit. It doesn't change much. Hello, Lord Soup. Sneakily hearing the word petition. Stepping in from the limelight. Soupblade stealing the highs from the other soup. You can't get your recognition. Yeah. Ooh, no, it's not the right ghost. If I hate to admit this, but if I do beat this first try as my first 0.3, which honestly I doubt, but if I do beat this ghost first try as my first 0.3, then I will let Chrisjaw pick the penguin suit, and I will put it, like, do on a mini photo shoot and I will put the photos up on Discord, and then people can vote for the best one. And then the best voted penguin suit photo will become my profile picture on everything. And that's regardless of whether the petition gets enough votes or not. Because I think it needs 100 is what Lord Soup set it to. If I beat this guy's first try, then I will commit to the suit. Alright? However, I don't have a ghost that represents this. This is the closest one that I've got. If I get a 0.3 which ties Sean's, or Asterix in the chat, his 0.3 on Mushroom Bridge, which is 348, literally one digit difference, just, you know, cover up that 6, just pretend it's a 4, then, yeah. If I get that as, like, bang on 348 as my first time, then the penguin suit is no more. It's gone. Never ever happening. Anything else between there and that is probably, most likely a no. But we'll see, alright? I don't decide on it. Hello, Zed. I did not just improve. I haven't started yet. I was just talking about something stupid that I will do if I got European tops as my first 0.3, which is not likely, but not impossible. I haven't had any offline attempts today, by the way, so this is pure today. I do. I don't know if I can't remember if I told you this, but I PB'd with 118.441, which is annoyingly off here now. And so we were right next to each other on the leaderboards by 1 millisecond, and I downloaded your time to compare us with that. Oh, it's not interesting with my 434. It's really interesting with the 441 though. I can compare these two though. I did tell you, right? Cool, 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 cool. I don't remember how. I don't think I've ever compared these. Oh, warning, bad endings on this run. Especially lap 3. I could have had the chance to probably get either a very low 0.4 or maybe the 0.3, and I just took it super wide. But hey, it was a PB at least. Hit the dirt there. It's a consistent distance ahead. It was like 3.5, I think, first lap, and then 3.4 that lap. Which meant if I stayed ahead enough, I would have got a very low 4 if I'd stayed that same distance ahead. And then I purely won by a frame because I clipped, I think, ever so slightly more of the boost panel. My shrooms and aftercut parts suck. But nice run. Thanks. I like the time. That's all I'll say about mine. But it's time for it to die. Let's go and get an improvement right now. First try. Here we go. Bradley's still turning into a truck driver. Actually, Bradley's what is it? Bradley's Euro Truck streams are really good. Like, they're really relaxing to watch him just drive around. And I like the way he just kind of speeds through everything. Like, he's just casually breaking the speed limit, driving on the other side of the road to overtake cars and other lorries. It's ridiculous. Shows that you could get a point to eventually. It's honestly not impossible anymore. I don't know if you were like here over the last few days, Zed, but I a couple of days back I got .032 as my last lap. Best lap split. So my best lap splits now give 247 together. And the lap 3 that I got wasn't even that strong. It was just like a make-do sort of lap that I drove, because the run that I got it in, it was like a best sort of pace for lap 1.5, I guess. So I got a .1 lap 1, and then I got up past the triple mini turbo on lap 2, and then just smashed into the shortcut on the shroom. So I drove the rest of the run out to save the ghost, and I happened to get a new best lap 3 while doing that. It's on YouTube if you want to see. Oh, and I got yesterday I got the most .1 lap 1s ever. Oh, that I've ever had in like a session. 7 overall, including 2 back-to-back, which was nice. My best lap splits give a low 2 due to a 998 lap 3 I hit once without triple mini turbo. That sounds really hot. I've not got a 25 yet. It's definitely in my capability, but I've not got it close. Well, I guess I'm kind of close now. You would be fired IRL if you did that, but IRL. But oh well. Yeah. I mean, you'd also probably be arrested. If I missed anything else being said. Not really. I can notice. Cool, 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 cool. Let's actually try and knuckle down then. Carry on with this shit. Hello, Sean. I told everyone about your mushroom bridge idea. Just a heads up. How are you doing otherwise, though? I'm right in thinking that your time is 348, right? I've remembered that correctly. It's not like 358 or something. Or 342. It is 348. Cool. I'm good, but still sad because no sword emotes. Oh no! No sword emotes! Oh! Whatever will you do? I backed off the angle there for some reason. I could have perfectly made it with the other thing, the other angle that I was using beforehand probably, but what's the first lap of today? Actually, no, this isn't the first lap of today. I'm pretty sure I finished a 0.3 earlier. Also, that was really bad. That was my fault. Still a low 0.2 pace. Ah, you bastard. Hate that pipe with a passion. I am going to... Whoever designed this track and then just decided to put pipes on it, I will send them horrible death letters one day. Also, I like how I pronounce that as deaf, as in can't hear, and not death. Death letters. Just blank pieces of paper. Ah, that could have been a 0.1 lap. How long have I been streaming for? 42 minutes? I've been playing for like 10. That was a really good lap to start off with. Let's carry on. I will annihilate this track today. It's the time. I'm feeling it. I am not feeling it anymore. All hope is lost. Stop talking, Sean. Okay. Apparently I'm a newbie according to the leaderboards. Crystal, you disappoint me for not being here enough. I think it's just saying, I put the VivBot leaderboards in like in 2016-17. I think you were quite dormant on Twitch at the time, back then. Even though I know you've spent hours here before, like in the distant past. Hi, Jordan. Not anything tonight. That was going decently. Until I decided to hit the wrong angle. I got a 0.1 lap fail in like the first 5-10 minutes, which is good. But I haven't played offline today because I've been playing Smash Ultimate, the new update, so or recording it at least. But doesn't mean that anything can't happen, and you're here in time to witness it if it does. I'm pretty sure that isn't accurate because the amount of channel points I have right now compared to the leaderboard is way off. Oh, the channel points and what VivBot shows is completely different. Consider, well, VivBot was here for like 2 years before, and then the channel points is Twitch's own thing. I don't actually know how the VivBot one works, to be completely honest. But people like having a leaderboard to compare each other to, so nevertheless it's there. Oh, is that an offie paragraph? Oh, and let's read that. Through the run just to read this. Hey Sean and everyone, literally going to sleep now, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Hope you're all okay, and good luck with stream. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by, Offie. I know that timing at the moment is probably very inconvenient for you, but it's nice to see that you're prioritizing sleep and going to bed over being here at whatever the hell these streams are. Everything's going well. I think I am alright, and I think everybody else is alright as well. Sean's been complaining that he misses you every stream, so it's nice that you've popped in here. But yeah, hope you're well. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. And you see, everybody else appreciates you too. As always. So what did Chris say? That's a good question. Fair enough. Comparison can be silly sometimes. Sometimes it's not. It's nice just to being able to appreciate things how they are. Yep, that is very true. It won't be long. Thank you, everyone. Take care then, Offie. Be looking forward to seeing you again in the chat again. I've had a lack of bread conversations. Now I can't do the first turn. Right. Hold the breath. Right, I could not do a lap while holding my breath. I could hold my breath for the duration of a lap, but I don't think I could drive a lap while holding my breath. Shall I try? I'll try. Well, I feel like I could do it. Oh, I can't type while I'm doing this at the same time. Typo? Wait, are you saying that one O in chat is the typo that you had? Bear with me a sec. I'm just typing. Oh, you just said it randomly, okay. Oh, okay. Sweet soup blade. Do you have holidays? Streaming till 2 a.m. What, as in like a holiday from work? Holidays from school? At the moment, I'm not really working because I used to do my volunteering and everything before the pandemic, but that's closed off since the beginning of the lockdown, so I haven't been able to return to it. So I'm kind of redundant at the moment. Furloughed pretty much, or the volunteering equivalent, considering I didn't earn money when I volunteered because it was a voluntary thing. It makes no difference to me, like, earning anything now. But we do have holidays and things for the schools and everything. And you can take time off work if you wanted to. I never did, though. Ah, there you go then. We're all in the same boat. There's not really national lockdown, that's true. Like, the lockdown day thing doesn't really class that there's a lockdown anymore. It's more of the fact that this is how long I've kind of been living out my life at home, I guess. 205 days. That's when the whole national lockdown started. But that's when I stopped doing everything that I would normally do, if that makes any sense. Yeah, no, I really have not gone out at all. Like, you can probably still count the amount of times I've left the house since the lockdown started on your fingers. Actually, no. On your fingers and maybe one of your feet on your toes. I don't know how many times I have, which is good because it means that I've gone out enough to not remember, keep count of it anymore. But since March, the only people that I've really been connected with IRL are my family in the house, and then after the whole lockdown thing, the only people that I've actually gone and seen are my grandma and my cousin. You're free for 2 weeks. Why so? Can you buy him? There's a 99.9% chance that I have COVID. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Have you gotten a test? That was what I was saying about my brother, yet he came back negative. Your mum has it? Wait, as in like an actual confirmed thing? I hated that triple so much. That cost a 0.0. Wow. I might need to get a COVID test soon though, unfortunately. Oh, not you as well, Chris. Oh. If you guys both actually end up having it, you are the first 2 people that I know in my life that have it. Well, I guess the first friends, or like within my social group, that have been affected by it. There are a couple of people that I know who have been affected by it. It's very likely I have it. She's had symptoms a while before she got it tested as well. Oh no. Might I ask, what does she do? Like, do you think she caught it from somewhere like where she works, maybe, or from somewhere where she's been? If that makes any sense at all. I feel like those 2 questions actually don't connect with each other very well. Oh, she's retired. She must have just been in connection with someone who caught it then. Like in a contaminated area. Oh, you think me or her dad has given it to her? That's terrible. Oh dear. I have to get one because I need to travel to Hawaii to help my grandpa out, who might have it. And the requirements to go to Hawaii is either a 14-day quarantine or get a COVID test. Really hope I am not positive or as this... Oh, I hate that word. Asymptomatic. Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably better thing to do is to, you know, get a test. Hopefully have it come back as positive and then go there. And hopefully you'll be fine while you're there as well. Because I'd assume if you happen to come down with it and catch it while you're there, it would have a massive effect on your life. Like if you're working on anything back at home, or, you know, you got studies or work to do. And that's going to be really time consuming. I have downloaded the COVID-19 app and have already been into close contact with someone with the virus, it has told me. That sounds really scary. And that's also probably a reason why I should actually bother to get a smartphone. If I end up going... Well, I mean, I'm not really leaving the house at the moment, but if I end up... going anywhere like the train station again where there's a huge volume of people, I don't have a smartphone or anything to tell me that sort of thing, and I assume it works via mobile data or something. The app work. I mean, I could get it on my tablet, but I don't think it works on tablets. It's optimized for the tablet's use, not without connecting to the internet and everything. And I've also seen on the news that the app that they've developed here has got some flaws. Like, someone was showing that their partner tested positive, and their partner's app was showing that they were obviously positive, but then that person, you know, he lived in the house with his partner, obviously, and had the app on his phone and everything, but the app was displaying that he was completely fine, that he hadn't been in contact with anybody. They live in the same house! So there's obviously some flaws there if it's giving that information back. Some issues here and there. And it's either with the app or it might be with respective devices not being able to connect to one another. Though I would not know, I'm not developing it. I'm just going to stay at home. It's a lot easier to do. And hope that none of my family bring the virus home. If they test positive for it, I'll just go and camp outside in the garden. Go and quarantine myself in a tent. Have an extension lead going all the way outside with all my stuff. Who'd be looking forward to the out in the tent MC3 sessions? That was nice. I chickened out a little bit on the last turn there, but otherwise that was fine. Bastard. That driving for lap 2, lap 1 and 2 was on point. And then it had the audacity to fuck up like that. Give me a no-slip mini-turbo release, and then I fuck up the angle because I wasn't expecting it to do that. I was expecting it to do a regular slip and take me into the turn further, so I was trying to react to it like that. Oh my god. That's good though. That's good. I was determined to try and make that work as well. I was ready. I was ready to make that work. I wasn't nervous. I just didn't predict what the game was going to do. That third turn. What did I miss? I think a 220 something 061 into lap 3 without any nerves, and I didn't predict what the triple mini turbo was going to do successfully. It did. That was free. For as long as I could drive consistently enough, even with my last lap in my PB, what would that have been? That would have been a 0.3 if I got the same thing. Did anyone get the splits? I know it was 26. I want to say 225 plus 26.061 plus what's my PB lap 3? 119. Oh, if it had my PB lap 3 in it, it would have been a 405. Ironically, 405. From my dashboard at the moment, the overall channel views are sitting at 18,405. That's pretty cool. But that's also the slowest Lewis time that you can get on in rankings as well. But yeah, I'm procrastinating. Let me finish reading everything else that was said here. Did they put their test results into the app? Is my question. I'm pretty sure they did, because the app from the person who was positive displayed it as if they were like, you have the virus, you can't go outside. It was telling them that. I'm still using it no matter what. Yeah, I mean, it's better safe than sorry. I'm pretty sure it can still give you trustworthy results. And I'm taking the appropriate precautions. That's good. And you're smart, so that makes sense. I'd be more surprised if you weren't. You know, just catching a train and just licking all the handlebars or whatever. Don't do that, Will. I've seen kids do that, and I'm like, don't do that, kids. I swear to God. If you do that again, I'll chuck you off this goddamn train. You annoying little bastards. God damn it. Oh yeah, there was a huge argument at my workplace the other day about wearing a mask. It was very childish and sad. That is sad, especially if it's adults doing that as well. You would expect that sort of thing from children, maybe in school, just, you know, not wanting to put a mask on. But if it's adults doing that, then it's just like, put on your fucking mask. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to head out now, unfortunately, going to dinner. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for stopping by, Chris. Hope you have a great dinner. Hopefully I can do something. Let's watch that replay so I can critique it, shall we? Well, it was a good beginning. Triple was a little on the slow side, but it was... Ooh, I clipped the hairpin. That's not something I usually do. Wide shroom. That was alright as an entry. The exit was a little bit late, and that was a decent last turn. Hit the boost panel on a nice alignment there, so that was good. I would say this triple was actually a little better than the last lap's one, as was that hairpin. Shroom was a little late, so it went a bit wide and clipped the dirt there. That was good. And that was good. That was better than last lap too. I had to turn in the wheelie a little bit there, but I made it work. Good alignment. Didn't give me the proper... Actually, I'm not too sure. I think I might have just moved and not quite hit the angle. There you go then. Oh, I'll just quit the game. Thanks. I don't know why I did that. I'm smart. Why is it I am the only person in my age group who is wearing a mask? Wearing my mask appropriately. I mean, you're smart. You literally just said it just there in that in your own sentence. I don't know. I still think they should be using masks and wearing hand sanitizer and having limited numbers in schools and everything, but they're not. They've almost gone completely back to normal now. Or at least that's the case with my sister's secondary school, and I hate it. Yeah, I mean, true. I can vouch for that. I was 19 once. 19's the shit age, though. I mean, in primary school, they have some weird precautions that are good, but have big criticisms. There you go, then. Hey, Gingy. Looks like you're gonna have to leave, I'm afraid. If that's all you're justifying your stay on. The idea that of having Greg's. I think, actually, the local bakery is more popular than the Greg's that we have here. I'm not too sure, though. I just don't know anything about bakeries very much. In my college, I mean. Oh, okay. The fact that you have not had a Greg's is so annoying. Good. Then I will not have Greg's ever. So I can be annoying. My life ambition. If I get a 0.2, if I skip 0.4 and go straight to a 0.2, I will Uber Eats a fucking Greg's on stream. Right now. Not happening now. It's not impossible, but it's not happening. Whee! You do not know the insufferable pain that you are eliciting on me. Good. I mean, our Yorkshire, and having all of them together is bigger than Greg's sausage roll. Dream yourself going to the Greg's in the penguin suit. No! I am drawing the line there. Even if the penguin suit was a possibility, which I don't think it is. No. Did you know gaming Greg's is the capital of the UK? I think everyone here just likes Greg's. I've just not had it. Lord Soup has a bigger brain than I. I don't think you know about the penguin suit thing, do you, Gingy? I don't know if you were around when I was playing Wii Fit U and I did the Actually, yeah, you were there because you didn't see the appeal to me doing the stream or something when I was trying to flap around in the penguin suit and get to the end. You were there. Ah, yes, okay. Well, Chris Jaw made up the whole thing that he was gonna buy me a penguin suit, and I had to do a stream on camera. I think with webcam on in a penguin suit. And and then Lord Soup's even gone as far as to make a goddamn petition for it. So, I said, if I beat Jimbo, which is 10th European on here, so 1:18.332. If I beat that time as my first .3, then Crystal can buy me the penguin suit. I'll have my own personal photo shoot in the penguin suit, and I'll share the pictures on Discord, and people will choose the best one for me to then make my profile picture. Regardless of whatever the petition gets or not. And of course there will still be the penguin suit stream. Do it. I mean, it's not impossible, but I doubt it will happen. I dare you. You dare me to beat Jimbo. I could try. I've had paces for it, so it's not impossible. Hey, well, at least you turned the chat into a Greg's chat, because Will is talking about it, stuff. It's a county bakery and their sausage rolls are much better, but it's like £2. Penguin suits are going for quite a lot of pounds. Good luck getting one. Well, I mean, Crystal's paying for it, so... Not my problem. The only two things I ever go down at Greg's... are buying a steamed sausage roll and domestic abuse. Two staples of the national treasure. Oh my god. It's true. Save your money though at the moment. Ah, so you can't be splashing out on those £2 sausage rolls, huh? I have not spent very much money this year because I've not been going to the station and just buying shit to eat. Well, I understand the latter, but who eats a sausage roll at Greg's? But can you even eat at Greg's, or is it like just like a takeout area that you just be like, I want that one? Pointing at a fucking, I don't know, Scotch egg. But really, who wants to? You can sit in, but really, who wants to? I mean, yeah. It'd be like going to a fish and chip shop and just being like, you have like the little windowsill that you can sit on when you wait for your order. It'd just be like grabbing the food and just sitting there to eat it, I guess, really. You're better off going to the park bench and eating instead. That's what me and my granddad used to do. We just walk around talking with each other for ages. And then we go to the fish and chip shop. Buy a bag of chips. And then just sit on the park bench and eat them. Oh, especially in the cold of the winter when you just got there as they were putting out fresh chips as well. It's the best. Ah, I miss doing that. All the food places here in my town are takeaway. So recently I've been eating food in my castle grounds. There you go then. Whoever thought to sit in the scummy seats and eat their bean and sausage pasty is low-key minging human being. There you go then. No, it's true. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like some of these places. Alright then, Soup Blade. All I'll then do before COVID allowed eating. Only a few places allow eating in, and the majority of the eating in places are restaurants. Alrighty then, Junji, enjoy. Grab a Greg's his gag. Nice. Wouldn't Greg's be closed at this time? And plus, I don't know if they do delivery. Answers to those questions, I do not know. Because I've never been to a Greg's and I've never tried to do a home delivery of theirs. They do, but no delivery near me. Okay. They do delivery near me, Will. Find it out for me immediately. I don't know. Well, find out. You don't have to actually find out. But find out anyways. See how contradictive I can be? You better give me a PB game. Pain. There we go. I think you know the town you live in. Okay then. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You've known me for long enough to potentially know that. Trust you not to reveal it on stream, though, obviously. Smart. Let's be smart. 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 You're not sure. Okay. Tell you in DMs. Alright. I need to open up Discord again, actually. I closed it off. Damn, there was that one PB fail and now everything else is shit. Not even got another lap one. That's what happens. This is the Greg's curse, I swear. I was a little early. Still point... Well, it was still .1able until I did that. Fuck, that's so far to the left, the right. This is a shit lap too. Oh my god. Yep. That run should have died. Should have died. All right. I'm getting sidetracked looking at everything now. You sound like the Watcher telling people where they live. I think I know why Will's got a very good grasp of it. It's because I've been talking about trains with him before. And I've revealed enough to him to kind of figure out the area that I live in. He's pretty much got it down. He's actually found out where I work. Well, not like the exact place I work, but the area that I go to volunteer when I was still doing that. So this is good. That's the best lap. Oh, you could hear you could probably hear me. I couldn't get my thumb on the analog stick. If you hear me like rattling around with it in the background, I just couldn't get it on the analog stick. Oh my god. That was nice. Did anyone clip that? $170. $240 on the nose. That's what my splits give now. This is good. I've done these correctly. But that's not the correct way that this works anymore. I have not. I've done these wrong if I've done them at all. Cool. So my summer best, if they were double mini turbo, would give 378, which is in the same ballpark as Jake's time. Jake's PB, even. Right. Anyways, let's continue. I'm curious if you wiggle at the cut. I'm closely watching and it feels like that you do a shroom left input after activating the shroom. Wait. You do a short left input after activating the shroom. I might do sometimes without realizing, but I mainly try to hold right all the whole time. I found a friend and they are like, yeah, that's the term. I'm typically, and then I'm typically like, here's where I live, so it's a mutual thing, yeah. Do you do that on purpose, or am I just wrong and you don't do it actually? Let's take a look. Maybe you are trying to correct your alignment when you feel like you enter the cut a little too early. Are you familiar with the bike tilt mechanics? Tilt mechanics. Not consciously. If you mean like the way that the angle sort of leans into its drift, where it could potentially hit the wall. Otherwise, I have no idea. I'm actually going to watch that back on here. Thank you for clipping it, by the way, Will. Oh, this beginning wasn't great. Triple was good. Good alignment into the hairpin here, so I got a good hairpin. Good shroom. Late second to last turn. Last turn. But good boost panel alignment. That's probably what beat the 177. And then I couldn't get on the analog stick there. Give me a second, you're welcome. Oh, you've got the aftermath of the lap. I guess that way I still get the splits and everything of the run. Sending you a GIF, okay. Is that like on Discord or on in chat? Gonna send it here. Awesome, awesome. Mm-hmm. There's the GIF. Well, let me read this over here. When you activate a shroom and hold the way right or left, right in this case, the bike does a little tilt. I don't know how to call it. It looks like a wiggle. It only happens for a frame. Let's see. Oh, just before the wall. You shroom, and there's a tiny little sort of pivot. Whose run is this? Is this Luke's record? You want to abuse it. It's Luke's. Wait, so is that... That's, Is that an intentional mechanic? Not an intentional mechanic. An automatic, like, thing that happens at almost every shroom? Or is that something that Luke has done himself? Because, yeah, if he did that manually, and he didn't do that, he would have... I think he would have hit the wall. Interesting. Look at your runs in 025. Where's my... Has anyone clipped a lap recently? I guess I have to use this clip that's still up on my chat from like 2 months ago. It is there! I see it! And it's in Tyler's Ghost as well. I think. I'll have to really look at Tyler's Ghost to see if it is in that. It looks like it's in Tyler's run, yeah. What's the other thing? Oh, my point 0. I see. That's something I didn't realize before. That's interesting. It's such a small, like, I know what you mean though, like if I can just kind of use that, so I could probably get close to the wall, and if I time it somewhat right, I would pivot just out the way of the wall. Oh, this lap is terrible, but yeah, I've got this one in here as well, don't I? Ah, right. So I got it there as well. That shroom looked very similar to Luke's, actually. It just went slightly to the right at the exit. But that's interesting. I don't know how well I'd be able to put that to good use, but it's certainly something that I didn't know. So thank you for sharing that. That's really cool. I'm gonna dip, sorry. I haven't been talking as much lately. Good night and good luck. Thank you, Lord Soup. And take it easy. And thank you for the bread convo. Hope all goes well with you from here on out. Right. The only real use is that you can try to enter the shroom a little bit earlier. I mean, I guess because, yeah, you would, yeah, move out of the way. But that would be very tricky, I think, to utilize it correctly. We'll see what happens. It's a very interesting aspect. And sharper. It might just be my general timing then. That would work there. I can't even see it happening. Yeah. Yeah, that figures. As most things are on this track. Again, like I said, I don't know how well I can put it to good use, but thanks for making me aware of it, at least. At the very least. I would try and remember. If you compare the regular shrooms in your PVs with Luke's shroom timing, he almost touches the white line, so the shroom runs out later when you cut more. Yeah, that would make sense. Now that's something that Lewis told me as well. If you shroom at the right time, just as you're about to enter the dirt, I think, then it would be enough. And if you're holding the correct angle, then it will carry you perfectly through the dirt. I do need to remember that more often. Certainly easier said than done, though, for sure. I could have probably still continued with that run. I don't know why I didn't. Well, we just got over half an hour until my normal curfew. Doesn't look like much is going to happen, but never say it won't, I guess. Still a possibility. We got a new best lap 1 at least, so that's good. I was too ambitious with that. I'm not ambitious enough with that. That could have worked a lot better. Hey, Chavis. Too ambitious on that last bit. I hit the dirt as well in that triple. So it was dead. Deady, dead. Daddy dead, 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 daddy dead, dead. Dead. This is terrible. Zed, I don't know if you're still here, but with that thing that you showed me just a few minutes ago, does that only happen within like hard shroom turns, or is it present in all like hard turns? So is it also as part of the hairpin as well? Just thinking. I don't think it is, but... Back to normal. Back to normal. Good, good, good. Why did you do that, controller? That's a pipe. I'm going to hit it. Less than half an hour. Oh, wow. That was my fault. No, come back! Don't ever do that again. Hello again, Soup Played. You missed a thing. It wasn't a PB. But you missed a new best lap 1. It's 26,170. And there was a PB fail earlier as well, actually. I don't know if you witnessed that. I'm pretty sure you were still here while that happened. It's all good. Best lap splits now give 240 on the nose. Which if I ever got that as a run, gains me 1 more place on the worldwide leaderboards. Just ahead, barely ahead of Justin, I believe. I remember what place that would be. I think we determined that my 247 would be 15th, so that would be 14th worldwide, I think. Ah, fair enough. Don't worry about it. At least you witnessed something. I hate that. There's starting to be a more recurrent problem where I'm holding down the B button and I physically can't let go. So that's my error and I don't know why. Ooh, nice. Oh! Ah, you bastard. Let me just smash into every pipe. That's fine. I love doing this shit. That was going well. So, if I didn't actually get the 170 earlier, the first lap that I just got would have been a new best lap one. 174. And hey, I got more than 0.1 lap 1 today as well, which is great. This is really good progress. Yeah, 174. So if I didn't get 170 earlier on in the stream, that would have just been a best lap split. I've never had that happen before. So that's great, alright? Great with a capital R. For really good, alright? Sometimes I press the B button for a drift, and then I press the B button immediately after so that it doesn't count my drift and instead brakes. Interesting. You would have to... That's... That's weird because mine doesn't do that. I'm not, like... You'd have to let go of the A button. Right? Or is that what you said? Press the B button for A drift, then I press the B button immediately after so it doesn't count my drift. And instead brakes. You must like... Oh, well that's a streamless alignment. The B button shit I was just talking about. Fuck you, my god. I mean, the drift... I mean, instead of the drift coming out, it breaks. Even when the blue sparks appear. I've never seen or heard of that happening before. Like, I feel like you would have to let go of A, or the controller that you're using stops registering A at the same time, even if you're holding it down. So I don't think anything like that's happened with me. Not without letting go of A. It wouldn't do that. Unless you did that. It's quiet all of a sudden. So I think it might actually help if I don't hold the controllers as tightly in the waiting. May literally just be me then. Maybe I don't hold down the A hard enough, or I put my thumb off of an accident. I don't want to stop using my Wii remote. It's Yoshi. Have you tried another one though? Because regardless of what the Wii remote is like, it could hinder your progress. I've shown you my collection of Wii remotes, haven't I? Soup Plate is literally an unwanted collection because so many of them have so many disconnections issues. If I wanted to choose which Wii remote I'd set my PBs with, it would be one of the black Wii remotes to match the nunchuck that I use, because that's a black nunchuck. And yet, neither of my black Wii remotes work correctly with the game anymore. They are super glitchy and they're completely fucked for me to try and even play this track at all. It's not even possible for me to play. I will actually have to probably invest in another Wii remote sometime soon because they all have issues. I hate it so much. It might actually be me breaking them because I grip the controller so hard over time. It could warp the plastic and affect the battery compartment or the electronics inside, I guess. Brand new in the box and all, yeah. Or is that sent over something else? I sold the black Wii remote for the other week for like 25 quid. Brand new in the box and all. Why did you sell it for that much? And hey, if I knew you were selling Jordan, I would have asked for it. As long as I got a discount for it, of course. Right? I'd assume you'd have been able to sell it for less because we really don't live that far away from each other. So it'd probably be quite short on postage. The only one I've tried other than that is my brother's, which has the same thing. I don't have an unwanted collection. Okay. If only I knew you could have done... If I knew you could have... If I knew you could have done you a deal, I could have done you a deal. I assume that's what that said. It's supposed to say. Yeah. Well, if you manage to get a hold of any more, let me know. It would be much appreciated. I'll keep you updated, thank you. This one's been alright to me for the time being, but every time I point it out, it usually jinxes it. There you go. I have many Wii remotes, I could use my blue one. Give it a shot. The blue one that I have is my most recent one. I actually really like the colour, it's a really nice blue. And I bought it new, like barely used, off of eBay, I think late 2018. But it still has issues. Annoyingly, it worked fine for like the few months that I used it for, but it still has problems. Still, I set my current PB with it though. Seems that I can swap between Wii remotes from time to time, and they work all right. I don't know if it was this stream I typed in, but I bought 2 brand new Generation 1 GameCube controllers with their original boxes for a super good price. You haven't typed that in stream today, but I'm pretty sure you have mentioned it before. That's really good, though. I like the first generation ones, the purple ones, I think, aren't they? I like the most common sort of purpley looking controller. I actually really want a GameCube like that. Forgot. Ah. But that's really cool. Especially I think with GameCube controllers, they're a little bit rarer, aren't they? Let's try and find the old ones. Considering that they're both older and I guess more fought after due to Smash. It's hard to distinct them, basically. They give no more input on the D-pad, and for a game like Mario Kart Wii, that is an absolute necessity. There you go then. It's actually pretty good then. Show me your collection near when stream ends. If I PB by a decent amount, I'll put the webcam on, but it's not impressive. My Wii Remote collection. Unless you're talking about Jordan and his GameCube controllers, but mine is literally 2 black Wii Remotes. One is a Motion Plus, the other one is not. 2 white ones, one with a bob-omb sticker on, the one I'm using at the moment, and one just like normal, but it has a camera strap instead of... Oh no, this is this one. Okay, one with a bob-omb sticker, which I'm not using at the moment, and one with a camera strap instead of the actual original Wii wrist strap. There's a red one, a red Motion Plus one, which is my sister's, that she got with Wii Motion Plus for her birthday one time. And then the blue one that I was talking about. I didn't really need to restart on that, but I did. I wasn't happy with that triple. Did I forget anything? A battery exploded in one of them one time. Or was that Wii remotes? Yeah. That's all. 'Tis all. Well, less than 10 minutes left. Let's make the most of them, shall we? Still remember that time all the way back in like 2017 when I was playing this track with Bowser Bike, and I said, okay, last attempt. And then on the very last attempt that I called, I PV'd on it. Oh. If I could do that again, ever, it would be fantastic. fact, actually, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did with my 560. My 118 560 was a last attempt to PB. That was a really bad second to last turn. Chickened out a little bit on that last turn. Five minutes to go. 5 minutes till 1, so I'm gonna go soon. Alrighty then, Will. Thanks for stopping by. As usual. Hope you rest up and sleep well and all that good stuff. See you again whenever I see you. Not yet. Okay, well, in advance. This is a really good session considering I didn't have any offline stuff today. So I'm happy with this. And I can do offline stuff tomorrow because I don't have any recording to do. I can finally let my laptop rest after like 48 hours of being on permanently, almost. 2 119 today. Is that you or me? Oh, 2 119 fails today. Had more fails than I did then. I only had one. And I wasn't even nervous, I just lost it to my own mistake. I'm actually annoyed with myself for that. Like, if I just... If I just sat on the right place on the fucking analog stick, I would have made that. It was free, it was right there, and I was just like, nah. I bet I'm still going to be annoyed with it tomorrow as well. It's really annoying. Oh! Would have got that mini turbo. Right. I 100% bet that you would have gotten the mini turbo when you didn't race a ghost. I'm not too sure. 0.0 fail. It would have had to been ahead of Tyler to be a 0.0 because he gets 126. Yeah, 126. And I think I was barely behind him. Let's take a look. Tyler's a good guide for the ending, though, to be honest. And the shroom. And the triple. For the most part. This is... okay. That was good. Could have been better, actually. Nah, that was like a midpoint one. If I managed to get that correctly. 0.15 at the best. At best. I drifted slightly late. I basically had a Jake turn. Maybe not as bad, but still. Right, one more lap one. One more finished lap one. And I'm calling it a night. Alrighty then, Will. Thank you for stopping by. Take it easy. See you some other time indeed. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after tomorrow. Who knows? Guys can fuck you up on big time if you're not accustomed to it, yeah? But it can also do the same if you're wanting it to be there. I'm very used to Tyler being there. The most ideal thing, obviously, is to get, like, to develop being used to a ghost being on screen and then being able to play solo. I think that's probably the best way to play the game if you time trial. Is to be comfortable with both and be able to drive at least decently with both. No problem, Ron. Take it easy. I assume you're saying that because you're leaving now, or just in preparation for when I finish off. Not quite yet. As we achieved a new best lap split, and considering there's probably a decent amount of people around, I might raid after this. Let's see. Let's finish off this lap. Terrible, but it's good enough for me. Alright. GG's game. I'm happy with that. I'll take a 170 and a 174. And whatever that other lap would probably have led to. If I was good enough. But hey, it's signs of progress. Right? Edging closer. Gonna get it soon. And then I can stop playing for the rest of the year. And try something else out elsewhere. For a little bit, huh? Thanks, Jordan. Yeah, you kind of came up to the end, Travis. You did pop in a little earlier, though. Give a face. You missed two really good laps. Lap ones. I got a new best lap, 26.170. And a new best... And then I got a 174 a little bit later. Which would have been the new best lap if I didn't get the 170 before it. Summer best now give 118.240 on the nose. Oh, and I also had a PB fail. The bigger part of it, I had a PB fail which I failed to my own accord. I was completely fine going into lap 3. I was not nervous. I was ready to finish a lap 3 and I didn't get on the analog stick in time, I'm pretty sure. Just had the best double of my life. That's always good. Hopefully it wasn't a Jake double. It was probably a Luke double, not a Luke double. Actually, no, Luke's double's probably really good. I don't even know. A Lewis double is what I wanted to say. Yeah, so that's good. If my PB was made of my best lap splits, I would barely beat Justin by 2 milliseconds and be on this leaderboard now, which is insane. That's a big thing. So that is, where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th. It would be. And I got a best lap twice. Both my point ones were actually ahead of that lap one of that ghost. Several lap ones that I got were ahead of that one. Not quite that level yet. On par with Scorpy, that's nice. Not quite beating Joshua yet. Lewis is still way ahead. As is Paul, as is Dane. Oh, I beat Dane's lap 1. That's interesting. That'll be an interesting comparison, actually. I've already got this ghost. Yeah, I've already got that one. I beat Tyler's current PB lap 1. And then these are going to be way too quick for me to even contend. That's nice, though. I'm happy with that. A Lewis double. Yes, we'll go with a Lewis double. I'm curious now, because Dane's is only 173, I would be able to take a look at my PB in comparison to him, because he does most of his stuff kind of consistently, right? I'll take a look at it, actually, because I did save. Be right back. I'm going to get the other SD card. Not ending off just yet. Comparisons ahead. Come here. Right. Oh, I'd have to update the the other SD card, wouldn't I? I'll just ignore it for now. It's not important for me to do that. Which one was it? I think it was this one, wasn't it? I finished 5 runs today. Not that one. That's the PV fail. Just after it. There we go. Let's copy that in here too. Cool. Right. Give me a sec. Let's take a look at this comparison then. Gonna tell me that it's gonna say that there's an update, but we'll just ignore it. Don't tell Mr. Bean though. Wait. Don't even have to verify with the server. Or do I? What's going on here? The disk drive appears to have stalled. As has the game in general. Don't you love it when you fail a 120.1 because the double lap 2? I've never had that, I don't think. Have I ever had a 120.1 PB? Why are you not working? The Wii remote disconnected and it's not wanting to connect back to the thing for some reason. That's a bit irritating. For fuck's sake. Stupid console. I've had a 120.0. I think my PB through the 120s when 120.5, 120.3, 120.0, and then sub. There's a whole playlist of them. Oh, bastard. Gonna hear that buzz a lot, by the way. At least twice more. Oh. What is the disc doing? I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. And why this isn't working as such. I'm putting in too much effort to do one comparison with this. Nope. Okay, now it works. Right, let's see. Soupblade, get your clipping hands ready, because I think you're the only one here who would be able to clip this lap comparison for me. All your years of training and clipping me being an idiot on stream has come to this moment. the most important comparison. If you do it correctly enough, it will be re-uploaded, and you would be in the description. Here we go. Okay, so my beginning wasn't as good. That's no surprise. I do triple, Dane does double, so that's going to give me a little bit of leeway. Hairpin looked ever so slightly better on my behalf. My shroom was better. He caught up on the ending. We had the same or similar angle coming out of that. Seems. Nice. There's the lap comparison. I'm actually going to replay it just one more time, just to make sure, but the first time was more than enough. So this beginning wasn't great. Triple's going to carry me ahead. Hairpin was ever so slightly better. The shroom was better, but I clipped the dirt a little bit on the exit, and then obviously the endings still need work because Dane caught up. I'll watch that from his perspective as well, because it will give me more of an idea of where I need to be at the end. Actually, where am I going? I need to go this way first. Did you clip it, Soup Blade? That's what I'm waiting for you to do. You had 2 opportunities. If you miss them, I'll be heavily disappointed. Yeah, I'm still doing some comparisons. I might as well while I've got it set up. That wasn't the best double that Dane's able to do, actually. So his shroom exit was more desirable. His soft drift was faster, and then that ending was just beautiful. That last turn there. Yeah, I'm comparing my best lap, my new best lap, to Dane's PB lap 1 because it barely beat him. Oh no, I'm forever more disappointed in that. To be honest. Let's compare it to some other lap ones, shall we? Who shall we compare it to now? Let's compare it to this time first of all. This would also give a good display of the ending. Oh boy. That's a hot difference there. I was still in contention with that ghost up until that point as well. If I even got just a slightly smooth triple, then that would have still been ahead entering into the hairpin, which means that was technically, I wouldn't have classed it as a run because I didn't really get past that point, but that was technically a 0.2 fail. Who else should I compare it to? We'll compare it to worldwide 10th at the moment, shall we? See how it goes in comparison to Joshua. Or Joshua, if we're going with the Yasha logic. I'm going to beat him through the triple. No way. I only lost to him in this section. I only lost to him on the last turn. Wow, that was closer than I realised. God damn. Not too surprising, but it was closer than I thought it would be. Let's take a look in comparison to Tyler. Tyler's 107 time, just to finish it off, shall we? And then that's me done, I swear. Yeah, so it was the ending that cost that whole section. But it is gradually getting better. Which is nice. I can accept that. Ooh, you can look at it in this replay perspective. How do the name tags act like this in this format? Oh, they keep switching around where, depending on wherever the camera is. Oh, that's really weird. Nice. Ah, back wheels are still intertwined now. That's the closest I've been to that one, I guess. Anywho. Should have a camera like that for my ghosts, yeah. Right, now I'm ending. Including with thorough disappointment to Soupblade's lack of clipping skill, but it's all good, it's all good. I can do it myself later, right? Yes. Anyways, let's take a look and see who's on the Mario Kart Wii tab for today. Cliche Mario Kart Wii is doing open host worldwide. Darren is playing. Darren's playing, and then Bradley's doing Euro Truck Simulator as well. Let's go with Darren today, and we'll do a raid because I got a new best lap split, shall we? Right. Thank you, everybody, as always. Please wish Darren the best of luck with whatever he's doing. There will be a new video coming up soon on YouTube for the Smash stuff. I'll be uploading it pretty much straight away as soon as I cool off stream. I don't know if it will go public straight away though, but I'll be uploading it. That's what I had to say. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be going back to my offline attempts tomorrow and may or may not be streaming depending on if the offline attempts go well. These are the best attempts that I've had, period. So I'm making the most of them for sure. Anyways, we're going to raid. If I can raid without typing host first, then that would be great. But a rarity. Yes, his name's right there, you dumb piece of shit. For crying out loud. There we go. Right. Take it easy. Wish Darren the best of luck for me. And I shall see you whenever I see you. And we've only got 4 viewers, so that's not going to show up on his stream. Ah, crap.